Hello, everyone, and welcome to my new podcast about scientific research methodology. This podcast is dedicated to the students, undergraduate students, postgraduate or PhD students, or even for newly faculty members. Those if you are new to get your PhD also, you may benefit from this podcast. So you're gonna see a series of podcasts about the scientific research methodology. I'm expecting that might take up to maybe between 12 to 20 weeks, depends, because I'm not going to waste your time for uploading long video. I'm gonna make it between 10 to 15 minutes each session, and I will really appreciate your engagement in this session. After you watch the video, what are the questions in your mind? What are some observations? What are some comments you can ask me anytime? And I hope I will have time to give you my feedback. So it's gonna be very interesting, especially for undergraduate students, first-time students, or they are registering or going through the scientific research methodology course at the university. So I hope this session will be useful to you. I have been teaching this course for sometimes more than 15 years now. I've been teaching this course for undergraduate students as well as for diploma students. So I have been teaching in both in Arabic and English. So if you are comfortable with the Arabic session, I have another channel, so you can follow me there, and that will be useful. So at the first few sessions, maybe 2 or 3 sessions, I'm gonna give you some definitions, some terminology about the scientific research methodology. So we will be talking about the definitions of the important terms in this course, scientific research methodology. Then we will be talking also about the applications of research, where we can apply the scientific research. Then I will talk also about the characteristic of scientific research methodology, and also we will end up this, you may call it as chapter 1 in the textbook. So we will end this first chapter by talking about different types of scientific research as well. So I believe most of the time when I ask the students what is the first impression when they hear about the topic of research or scientific research, what comes to your mind when you hear the term scientific research or research? Whenever I ask the students this question, I get different answers. Some of them, they will think about something about the books, something about the library. Others, they will say something about the online resources, online databases. And I heard the answer also, like saying the first impression when they hear about the scientific research methodology, they feel that something need hard work, something not easy to do, or something is for special people. Those people, they really like the books, they like reading, they like writing. So whenever I ask the student this question, I get this diverse answers. And they are right actually. And I agree with them that yes, scientific research is about the books, about the libraries, about something you need to work hard. It is about the creativity. It is about reading more, writing more, and like that. And that's why the scholars they say that research is a way of thinking. Is a way of thinking. So whenever you are involved in the research, so you are involved in thinking, because the first question, why actually you do research, why you are involved in research. So meaning you have something in your mind. Maybe you have a problem to solve. Maybe you have new ideas, to implement, to put it in real life. Maybe you are thinking of achieving something. Maybe you are trying to improve something. So your mind is engaged in thinking, right? So that's why the scholars, they say that research is a way of thinking. So if you are not able to think, so you will not be able to do research for sure. So, and if you are able to think, meaning you are able to do research. And of course, I think you will agree with me that not everyone who is able to think also is able to do research. So there are characteristics, and that we'll be talking about, right? For researchers, there are some criteria that researchers can be identified. So, but all in all, that we say that research is a way of thinking. And the term research, as we can see here, has a prefix, right? Research. And if you check the dictionaries in English language, whenever there is a prefix, for any terms, that means that action is repeated, right? No, normally, so this with the verbs, with the verb. That's why research, right? So that means the action is taken again to accomplish searching for something, right? If we say that recycle, for example, so cycle, recycle, right? Meaning this thing has been produced, and now we will recycle it, meaning we will reproduce it again, right? So recycle, reopen, right? Let's say the school, the universities open the admission for the students for 1 month and 2 months. Then they feel that they close it, but after 2-3 weeks, there was a need to open the admission again. So here I can say reopen the admission. So that is the term here also. Research means undertaken within most professors, health, business, social sciences, and engineers. So it is a habit of questioning in research. So what you do, and systematic examination of the observed information to find answers with a view of to appropriate changes for more effective professional services. So this is one of the definition for research, meaning a systematic examinations of observed information to find answers, right? Systematic observation. So meaning there is a system we have to follow in order to find the answers to the questions we have. We have some question in our mind, so in research, then we have to follow the systematic procedures, systematic examinations in order to find the answers for these questions. Another definition for research is say that research is one of ways to find answers to your questions objectively. So it is not all technical, complex statistics and computers, but it can be very simple and very complex activities that we try to provide answers to very simple questions relating to day-and-day activities, right? So that is another definition for research. So finding the answers to the questions we observe and to be very objective in answering these questions. Another definition, okay, for scientific research. They say research is a way of thinking, examining critically the various aspects of your professional works, using a particular procedures, developing and testing new theories for the enhancement of your practice, right? So this is a very good, strong definition as well. We come to the end of this session to give you three important definitions for research, for three scholars. The first scholar is Burns. Burns in 1997 defined research as a systematic investigation to find answers to a problem. Systematic investigations to find answers to a problem. Meaning, so this is the definition given by Burns in 1997. Grinnell in 1993 defined research as a structured inquiry that utilizes acceptable scientific methodology to solve problems and to create new knowledge that is generally applicable. That is also a very strong definition for scientific research. The last definition in this session is given by Kerlinger. Kerlinger, in his book, this is the book, mentioned Foundation of Behavioral Research. So this, but this is the fourth edition, okay. The quotation I have here, or the definition here, it was 1986 edition. And here he mentioned that saying scientific research is a systematic, controlled, empirical, and critical investigation of propositions about the presumed relationship about various phenomena. If you observe the three definitions, you'll find that the term systematic is repeated, mostly directly in or indirectly in all these three definitions. Burns, he said, research is a systematic investigation to find answer to a problem. Kerlinger, he mentioned that scientific research is a systematic, controlled, empirical, and critical investigation. So you can see there. Grinnell did not mention systematic, but when he said research is a structured inquiry. So structured inquiry meaning is a systematic, is something well organized, right? Utilizes acceptable scientific methodology. But let us come back to Kerlinger definition. There are very strong terminologies in this definition, because when Kerlinger mentioned that that scientific is systematic, so we mentioned already that it is a system we have to follow, and control. So he's coming from psychology background. He's a psychologist and especially behavioral research. So he's saying a control empirical, right? So the psychologists, they like control environment, control phenomena, control object and so on. So they conduct many research like Skinner's when control the pigeon, for example, or other scholars. So anyway, so you have here, right? So it's saying control empirical and critical investigations of proposition about the presumed relationship. So here they are coming in what we call that kind of research, investigate the relationship between different variables. So very strong definitions. This 3 definition is more than enough for you to understand the definition of scientific research. So they are very clear, they are very strong, and they are well respected among the scholars. So these are the definition, and this is for scientific research methodology. So this is the first session, and we will stop here today, and please follow us on the YouTube, follow us, and more session to come. And next time, so we will be talking about the characteristics and requirements of research. So hope to see you next time. Okay, bye, thank you.